Greetings all! Today we're taking a look at the Anbernic RG405V. Priced at $138, this device has garnered attention for its distinctive features and capabilities. But is it better than its predecessor, the RG353V? And is it worth spending the extra $30 for it? Let's take a look. Just a quick disclaimer first. Please note this is not a hands-on review, but rather a summary of some of the top reviews out there, combined with my research to give you a quick and concise breakdown of the device and all the issues that reviewers found with it. With that out of the way, let's take a look at the specs. The RG405V boasts a T618 chipset, Android 12, a 480p 4x3 aspect ratio screen, 4 gigs of LPDDR4X RAM, and a generous 128 gig internal storage capacity. Additional features include 5 GHz Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 5.0, and a 5500 mAh battery that provides an impressive amount of time to play. However, it lacks an HDMI port, so you won't be able to hook this up to an external screen unless you try to do it through screencast. Something else to note is that the 4-inch IPS touchscreen has a global sharpening filter that some users find frustrating though. You can remedy this by installing custom Android firmware called Gamma OS. I will leave a link in the description below to their page. On to ergonomics and design. The device's design is unconventional, resembling a larger Game Boy with a wood-patterned plastic case, but it also comes in see-through purple and standard grey. I have to say I love the look of the wooden version, and this is what I would choose if I wanted to buy one of these. If you look at the back of the unit, you will notice it has pronounced device grips, which is one of its main defining features. Most reviewers love these, but it does make it quite chunky, and I would not say this is a pocketable device at all. Another downside, according to reports, is that the shoulder buttons are prone to accidental presses due to their design and the way you hold the unit. So just keep this in mind if you are considering the device. On the left side, you have an SD card slot with a function button. Volume is controlled by a button on the right, and the jack to plug in your headphones is at the bottom. Lastly, charging happens via the USB-C port at the top. The controls on the front feature a rounded D-pad, higher placed color-coded ABXY buttons, and Hall effect joysticks, which some reviewers felt were placed too close together. Just from looking at it, I would tend to agree, but then again, I am more partial to horizontal handhelds, so this may not be an issue for many. From what I can see, they do seem to be placed better than those on the RG353V, and this along with the grips at the back gave most reviewers a comfortable experience when playing. In terms of performance, the RG405V can handle systems like NES, SNES, Sega Genesis, Saturn, and Dreamcast very well. Issues arise though with more demanding systems such as GameCube and PS2. Reviewers noted that roughly 50 to 60% of games on these platforms are playable. The rest will either require extensive tweaking in settings to get a possible experience or will not be playable at all. Unfortunately, it was noted that if you get the unit with an SD card with games preloaded, the organization is flawed. The games collection is not complete for many systems. On top of that, the system randomly organizes games in a list for each console and numbers them rather than placing them in alphabetical order. This makes it difficult to find your favorites. These are relatively minor issues, and you can opt to buy the unit and easily download your own games and add them in. If you install Gamma OS with a Digiso front end, you will have a better interface to organize your content as well. So that leaves us with the question of whether or not the device is worth buying. The RG405V is not for everyone. It is certainly worth considering if power, comfort, and battery life are what you are looking for in a vertical handheld. But it is not extremely pocketable, and I would not call it a device that just works with everything. You will need to tinker a bit to get it to run higher tier games smoothly. I would like to say that I would rather opt for the RG405M, but it is roughly $30 more than the 405V. If you are going to be paying that much, I would rather save a bit and opt for the Retro Pocket 4 Pro. You can check out my videos on these two handhelds on the channel. I will also leave links in the description below for your convenience. This unit is certainly more powerful than the RG353V, and it has a bigger screen that makes playing your favorite retro games a pleasure. The 353V wins with pocketability though, so if you want to carry your console in your pocket so you can pull it out and play whenever you want, the 353V might be the better choice. If you love what you see in regards to the RG405V and want to buy one, there is a link in the description below, and I would be very thankful if you use it, as it helps support the channel with no cost to you. If you want more detail on the 353V, check out my video on it by clicking on the link on screen now. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a nice day, and I will catch you in the next one.